The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider football on Nettleton Television and on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Here's the voice of the Raiders, Jacob Lenderman.
Yellow again, folks, and welcome back to Nettleton Raider football, and it's a special night here at Raider Field. It's senior night. The seniors are walking across the field right now, so we're going to give a big shout-out to all the seniors. Go through the roster We'll go through the roster at the end of everybody walking out. Give them all a shout-out. Fall sports are coming to an end here at Nettleton. Nettleton for sure has 3 more games left. They've secured a home conference playoff game. Tonight is the battle of the 1 seed. It's a big one, and Nettleton takes on Valley View. Valley View's coming off a win against Greene County Tech. Nettleton, the winner of 5 straight games, beat Harding Academy last week, 21-14, and a phenomenal game by the Raiders. The Raiders held them scoreless for the first 3 quarters. The last 3 quarters of the game. Kind of a chaotic first 5 minutes of that game. Harding Academy got loose. They scored 2 quick touchdowns, and Nettleton answers back in the second quarter, and Xavier Harold, actually the gentleman who just walked across the field for a senior night, punched in the go-ahead touchdown. So it was a fun game last week, and got a good one here tonight. This is the, not only is it the KIT game of the week, it's the Hootens game of the week. So this one is a big one. Hootens is a big high school sports network, and they said Nettleton versus Valley View. That's going to be your game of the week for the 5A, and it's a big one. A lot of fans are out. The seniors are walking across. Even though tonight does share a night with the holiday, a lot of fans are gone due to Halloween.
Yeah.
And so far, from what I could tell, there's a lot of people dressed up as football players tonight. I don't know if you got the same impression as me, Hunter, but I'm seeing a lot of people. They all did the same thing. They're all football players. I guess, I mean, usually you have one, it's a pretty original costume, but when you have close to, 50 in black jerseys, 50 in white jerseys, it's not that creative anymore. We are in our First National Bank pregame show, First National Bank, where they put you first always. Jacob Winterman, Hunter Tolbert up here in our NEA Baptist broadcast edition. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to have our interview with Coach Stephen Hampton back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save on Hershey and Mars fun-size candy for only $3.48. Smithfield Boston Butts are $1.47 a pound. 3-pound bags of Michigan Gold or Gala apples are $2.25. Red Baron pizzas are $2.97. And Doritos tortilla chips are $2.98. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words. They're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Welcome back to our first National Bank pregame show. We're here with Coach Hampton. Coach, big win last week against Harding Academy to keep undefeated in conference.
Yeah, it was a big win for our kids and our program, and kept us in the hunt for conference championship. And so it kept us on track and kept us on track to possibly gain a 1 seed into the playoffs. So. It was a big win for a lot of reasons.
Yes, sir. Xavier Harrell in the backfield was really good. Y'all ran a lot of the jumbo package. Tell me a little about how we're going to use him this week.
Yeah, well, last week we knew we felt like it gave us the biggest opportunity, or the best opportunity, was to get some bigger sets and run the football, and we felt like that was going to be key for us, and we were able to do that. I think early on. They got some stops, but I think we wore on them as the game went on. Our depth played a big role, a lot of those guys having to play both ways, and by the third and fourth quarter, some of those, short runs were turning into, bigger runs, and so I think it played a big role. This week, it's a new week, new challenge. Obviously, Valley View's extremely good defensively, so we're going to have to be able to spread the ball around, not just line up and run, and we're going to have to be multiple and try to keep them off balance the best we can.
Yes, sir. And defense looked really good. Held them scoreless for the 3 quarters. How do you feel about the defense last week?
I thought we played extremely well for 3.5 quarters. Those first 5 minutes of the game, obviously we didn't come out and play great. We missed a tackle on the opening drive and kind of got their momentum going a little bit. But I thought we settled in, and from the, like I said, 3.5 quarters of some of the best football we played all year. Came up with, some key turnovers that led to scores, and so I'm extremely proud. Really, our players of the game on that side of the ball was the whole unit, because it was so hard to pick just one guy.
Yes, sir. And the defense also, we have 3 turnovers on the night, a fumble and 2 interceptions. How do you plan to use the defense more for turnovers?
Well, that's our key each week, is try to, we want to be physical. Obviously, they put the ball in the air. We feel like we got guys back there with Kylan Hendricks and Copeland. I think Kylan's got 6 picks on the year. Copeland's at 5, and then James got his first one last week. So we got some guys that can go get the football. And then, defensively, we got to try to create some fumbles. They're going to run the football, Valley View is. So, just being opportunistic and trying to get our hands on the football when we can. That'll be key. If we can get some of those, that always helps and, increases your chances of victory.
Yes, sir. And this week you take on Valley View. They like to run the football with, I believe his name's Carter Wallace.
Yeah, Carter Wallace. He's an extremely good running back. We've kind of seen him in track last year. Big physical kid that's, really fast. So he's tough. He's a really good running back. So we're going to have to tackle well. Can't just assume that he's going to go down because he's so strong. So that's going to be key. And then they got other guys. They run multiple quarterbacks, 15. Number 1 is a Wildcat guy that also plays wide receiver. So they're going to put a lot of different guys back there, and they can all, be dangerous with the ball in their hands. So it's going to be key for us to be able to tackle well throughout the ball game.
Yes, sir. And on the offensive side, what do you think your game plan is coming into that one?
Well, like I said, we're going to try to keep them off balance. We know it's going to be tough just to be able to line up and just, pound them, and run over them. They're just too good up front. So we're going to try to spread them out and, take some shots down the field, Obviously, we're going to try to run the ball. We're going to get Zay involved, but, we're going to have to be a little bit more multiple than maybe we have been. And, I think we got some things in that can give them some problems, and we just got to go execute and let our guys make some plays. We feel like we got some guys. We got Jeremiah and Jordan Orr, Jordan Simmons. Those guys out on the perimeter, they can all make plays. So just giving them a chance, and let's let them go do it.
Yes, sir. That's all I have. If you have anything else you'd like to add.
Well, I just want to add, this is a big ball game. We need Raider Nation to show up, loud and proud, and I think that energizes our kids. Show up, root these guys on. They're going to need all the encouragement and inspiration they can get. And we feel like we got a chance to go do something special, and so come support these guys, and we're going to do our very best to get it done tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into our first National Bank pregame show. Jacob Winterman here, sitting high in the sky in the press box for our NEA Baptist healthcare position. NEA Baptist, where they put, pardon me, NEA Baptist, where they put you first always. I'm sorry, might have messed that one up. But we are here for the pregame show of Nettleton versus Valley View. We're in for a great game tonight. Both teams sit undefeated in conference. This is the battle for the 1 seed. And last week, Nettleton, it was against Harding Academy, it was the Xavier Harrell show. Xavier Harrell busted out for 223 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and he led the team on the offensive side of the ball. They used a lot of the jumbo package. They looked really good, and it was a good team win for Nettleton. On the defensive side, Nettleton was led by Darius McCuston. He had, I believe, 9 tackles, with one of those being a tackle for loss. On the defensive side, James Jackson had an interception. So did Kylan Hendricks. So the Raiders looking very good defensively. I believe they have 13 interceptions on the season, led by Kylan Hendricks with 6, Desmond Copeland with 5, James Jackson with 1, and Donovan Mitchell also with 1. I might be missing 1 or 2, but that's the Raider turnover chart in the air. Nettleton is coming in. They're taking on Valley View. The past 4 conference championships have been split upon Nettleton and Valley View. Nettleton, last one they won was in 2021. Valley View has won the last 3. So this is usually one of the games that you look forward to all season. Falls on Halloween tonight, and it's going to be a phenomenal showdown. Both teams undefeated. Both teams wants the 1 seed and the conference championship. If winner will have the 1 seed for sure. If Valley View wins and then loses next week, it'll be a split between Valley View and Nettleton. If Nettleton wins and loses next week, it's the same thing. Still a split, but both teams want the outright conference championship. It's going to all come down. All 4 quarters is going to be very crucial for the both teams tonight. We are in our first National Bank pregame show. Jacob Linderman here and Hunter Tolbert had to make a quick pit stop to the concession stand, get something to drink on while we're up here for 4 quarters of smash mouth football. Both teams like to run the ball. Carter Wallace, the running back for Valley View, is what they call D1 talent. He has received quite a few D1 offers over the past few weeks. One to Arkansas State University, Texas San Antonio, a couple more Division I schools. Xavier Harrell, also a next-level talent. We'll play on Saturday night somewhere next year. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more of our first National Bank pregame show back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore from Air Conditioning. The holidays are almost here, and you shouldn't have to choose between comfort for your family and being able to celebrate the holidays. If you've been paying for costly AC repairs or high utility bills, now is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show. This is Jacob Linderman and Hunter Tolbert here. First National Bank, that's where they put you first always. We're sitting in our NEA Baptist broadcast edition. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. And we're glad to bring you the action tonight. We're going to go talk starting lineups for Nettleton. On the offensive side of the ball, at left tackle, number 58, senior Mikael Hurt. Left guard, number 60, Channing Bean. At center, number 65, Sir Jonathan Freeman. Right guard, number 66, Jorion Pound. Right tackle, number 74, Uriah Murray. At receiver, number 1, Jordan Simmons. Receiver, number 6, Jeremiah Jackson. Receiver, number 11, Jordan Orr. At tight end, number 17, Tyler Cole. At quarterback, number 15, Marcus Jefferson. And rounding out the backfield is the running back, number 9, Xavier Harrell. On the defensive side of the ball, defensive end, number 50, Keyshawn Washington. At the nose, number 55, Demarion Jackson. Defensive end, number 61, Ahmed Hurston. At linebacker, number 18, Darius McCuston. Linebacker, number 24, Damon Coleman. Linebacker, number 7, Xavier Johnson. Linebacker, number 8 is Cam Phillips. At corner, number 3, Desmond Copeland. Also at corner, number 12, James Jackson. At strong safety, number 5, Torrance Spinks. And starting at free safety is number 4, Kylan Hendricks. The kicker for the Raiders is number 40. That's Drew Gossett. And the punter, number 14, Javion Lyons. We're also going to go through the roster and give shout-outs to the seniors for senior night. A senior is number 1, Jordan Simmons. Another senior, number 5, Torrance Spinks. Senior receiver, number 6, Jeremiah Jackson. Number 7, the senior, Xavier Johnson. Senior, number 9, Xavier Harrell. Senior, number 15, Marcus Jefferson. Senior, number 20, that is Caleb excuse me, I misread there. Next senior is number 24, Damon Coleman. Senior number 35, Javion Hill. Senior number 50, Keyshawn Washington. Senior number 55, Demarion Jackson. Senior number 55, that's the one I just read. Senior number 58, Mikael Hurt. Senior number 61, Ahmed Hurston. Senior number 62, James Harold IV. Senior number 72, Braylon Holland. Senior number 76, that is Davion Westerlin. I believe that's all the seniors on the roster. At least all the ones I have on my roster. Raiders are about 6 minutes from kickoff. Starting lineups for Nettleton has been announced. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take our final break for the pregame show. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have kickoff and the rolling of the coin toss back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome back into our first National Bank pregame show. The Blazers already take the field, and Nettleton's bringing out their captains, which includes all the seniors of the night. So the seniors walking their way out. They're celebrating senior night here at Raider Field, and it's always a sentimental moment. Will not be the last time these guys play at home, however. Nettleton has secured one of the home playoff spots. That is confirmed. The ruling tonight would be either if they're the 1 seed or 2 seed. This is the battle for the 5A East tonight, and it's going to be a fun one. Both teams like to run the football. Xavier Harrell will get his fair share of touches, and so will Carter Wallace for the Blazers. So both teams are ready to play, and the captains are making their way to center field. Captains tonight for the Raiders is number 1, Jordan Simmons, number 9, Xavier Harrell, number 61, Ahmed Hurston, and number 24, that is Damon Coleman. For the Blazers, their captains, are number, I believe I saw 3, Cameron Davis, number 4, Austin Berry, and number 8, that is A.V. Jones. So that is the captains for the Blazers, and Blazers will be in all white today, the white helmets, white jerseys, white pants, and Nettleton in the all blacks, the black jersey, black pants, and then gold helmets, because Nettleton only has one color option for helmets. We used to wear black helmets back in the day with the big spear on them, but since I was in high school and since then, we still rock the gold F7s, which are really nice helmets. So the ruling is Nettleton has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. Valley View will be going right to left on your radio dial. So Valley View will get ball first. And we're getting ready for kickoff here at Raider Field. It's an exciting night. The emotions are high. And this is the game of the week. KIT says it's the game of the week. Houdin says it's the game of the week. There's probably another sports network in Arkansas that I'm missing that says it's the game of the week. And I mean, big time news is here. I mean, you got the Region 8 guy waiting at the end of the tunnel for the Raiders. And the Raiders, they can feel it coming in the air tonight. I mean, Caleb Manning over there on the auxiliary cord, and he's playing some Phil Collins.
Gotta love it.
I believe that's what Mike Tyson walks out to. So the Raiders.
Raiders sneaking out of the tunnel right now.
Yeah, here they come. I see a Halloween mask, and that's how you know it's Halloween time.
I mean, I even see a traffic cone on the field right now.
There is a traffic cone. That traffic cone is Dylan Conaway, the broadcasting teacher here at Nettleton. So we are excited for some football. Referees are talking it over at center field, and we're getting ready for kickoff. Thanks for joining us for our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage was brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. So Nettleton will have their kickoff team on the field. Valley View will have their return team out there. It's going to be a fun one. Sitting across from us is another EAB sports guy in the room right next door, Randy Myers and Blazer Network. They made the short drive out for the crosstown rivalry. Nettleton in this series is 5-8-1, only one tie, and that came quite a few years back. I believe the final score of that game was 28-28. Last time Nettleton won this matchup was in 2021. That win was 14-7 here at Raider Field for senior night. That senior night was my sophomore year, the year we won conference. So see what the Raiders have in store for the Blazers tonight. Drew Gossett on the field getting ready to square away this kick. The return man for the Blazers looks to be... Well, they're standing at a really odd angle. I cannot see the numbers. You got number 15 out there. That's Barrett Mallet. It looks like the other one might be number 3. Number 3 will receive the ball, and he gets up to about the 40-yard line. That's where he's brought down. Number 3 is Cameron Davis. So gets about to the... They're going to mark him down at the 39, and that's where Blazers will take over 1st and 10. Raiders have the Seminole chant going, and we're in for a good night.
Yep. Weather's great. About 56 degrees out here tonight, and ready to play some ball.
Raiders bring out their defensive crew with it's a 3-man front with a walk-up linebacker being Darius McCuston. He's kind of like a Nick Benito character. You know, Nick Benito, a great edge rusher for the Denver Broncos, and Darius McCuston can get in the backfield just like Nick Benito. Valley View will get the first snap, and they hand it off, and Carter Wallace looks like they're going to say he's just shy of the first down, about a 9-yard carry. He is a hard man to bring down. Carter Wallace is he's got a couple of D1 offers right now. So 2nd down and 1 for the Blazers. They got to get to the 49-yard line before center field. Blazers shift around here. The number 2 is the quarterback. That's Taylor Hyman, and he's joined back there by Carter Wallace. Hyman fakes it to Wallace, and it's in the backfield. The whistle never blown. The referees say he did not go down. Ball did go down. That was number 7, Levi Manning, but they're going to say he never had a knee on the ground. Whistle was never blown, so 1st down Blazers. What an interesting call there for the Raiders. Yep. I mean, I thought they had a TFL right there, and they're going to say his knee never goes down. So 1st and 10 from the 45. They hand it off again to Carter Wallace. Wallace goes outside. He has a little bit of a gap and gets about up to the 27-yard line. 1st down for the Blazers yet again. Raiders were in a similar situation last week. Harding Academy came out quick on the Raiders. They finished the last 3.5 quarters of play scoreless. Hyman in the backfield hands it off yet again to Carter Wallace. He goes up the middle, and he gets down for about a gain of 2. So Nettleton with a good stop right there on the ground. Make it 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Valley View likes handing off the football. I believe 3 plays now, maybe 4, have all been handoffs. So Hyman gets it, and he's going to keep himself this time. Quarterback keep up the middle, He gets about 2 yards himself. So 3rd down and 5 is what they're going to face here for Valley View. Valley View trying to show all the weapons they can pull out on any given night. They have a very full sideline over there.
Yeah.
So a lot of depth on this Blazer team. And now they're going to go the jumbo package with Wallace. Wallace has a hole up the middle, but the Raiders, they push him short, and he only gets about 2 yards on that one. So 4th down and about 3 to the sticks.
Nice little 3rd down stop there for the Raiders. Let's hope that we can get another one right here.
Yeah, the jumbo package, usually that's a Raider specialty. And Valley View, they use it a lot also with Carter Wallace in the backfield. This time, Wallace is not back there. It's number 15. That is Barrett Mallett. He's in the jumbo set. Shifts over the 3 sniffer tight ends. Hard count did not bite for the Raiders, so still 4th and 3. 9:50 remains here in the first quarter as Mallett's getting the play in. Mallett gets the snap, and he's going to run counter. He has the 1st down and a little bit extra, so 1st and 10 from the 10 for the Blazers. 9:40 remains here in the first as he gets the first, and we have Ahmed Hurston is hopping around. I think he might have tweaked his leg. Did not choose to stay down to get the injury timeout. He's still playing, and it is his senior night. So Blazers still in the jumbo package. They shift over the sniffers yet again. Mallett's still in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself. He goes left side, juking past Raiders as he's fighting forward and gets back to the 5-yard line. So
gets brought down by Damon Coleman.
So they're going to call it 2nd down and about 3. The Blazers, I thought, were at the 10. They marked him down at the 12. So 2nd down and 3 from the 5. About a 7-yard carry. Now back in the jumbo package is Carter Wallace. Raiders high snap. Wallace falls on it, and that's a good break for the Raiders right there. Backs him up to 3rd and about 14.
You know, high snap was something that we had a problem with in the beginning of our season, and we got that fixed up pretty quick.
Yeah, the Raiders did have some high snap errors. Now it's 3rd and 14, so Blazers looking to probably throw here against this Nettleton secondary. Got to get at least to the 2-yard line. And not much farther is the goal. So it's empty set for Taylor Heineman. They motion in the back, Carter Wallace. So Hyman dropping back. He rolls towards his left, fires, and they're going to say that's short of the sticks. Pass was complete to number 3, Cameron Davis. It'll be about 4th down and 5 yards to go. Raiders with a chance of the first stop tonight. Blazers facing 4th down at the 8-yard line. 4th down and about 5 yards to go. Hyman in the backfield. Hyman all alone right now. They motion in the back, Carter Wallace. Hyman gets the snap. He's going to roll right side this time, looking to throw. Hyman trying to escape, fires towards the end zone. The pass is caught. Touchdown Blazers right there. It's a passing touchdown to number 7, Levi Manning. And Blazers strike first here. 0-6 is the score. 7:27 remains here in the first quarter. About a 8-yard touchdown pass in the end zone. And Levi Manning was the one who hauled it in. Held on through contact. So that was a good catch for the young man. And Blazers will strike first here tonight. On to kick for the Blazers, number 23, and this kick is good. So 7-0 Blazers with the lead. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more of the first quarter. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
7:27 remains here in the first quarter. Valley View leads over Nettleton. 0-7 is the score. Jacob Winterman here at Raider Field. Valley View did have first possession. They did win the toss. Nettleton won the toss and elected to defer. Now Troy Dell is on to kick this one off. Looks like he's going to aim kind of more for an onside, trying to catch Nettleton off guard without their hands team on. It's a sky kick to Jordan Orr. He fair catches it at the 41-yard line, so that's where Raiders will take 1st and 10. 7:27 remains here in the first, 0-7, and this is our first look at the Raider offense for the night. Raiders is looking to take over here. It's 1st down and 10 for the Raiders, and it's Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. Tripp split out towards the right side, tied in down on the left. Jefferson gets the snap. They go counter to Xavier Harrell, and Harrell works up the middle, fights for extra yards, and they're going to give him about 3.
Blazers saying the ball got loose there, and still going to be Raider ball.
It looks like Xavier Harrell was the man underneath on it. So 2nd down and about 6 yards to go for the Raiders. Ball spotted at the 45, so a 4-yard carry for the X-Man. Raiders with Jefferson in the backfield. They hand it off yet again to Harrell. They run counter, and Harrell gets outside trying to break some tackles, but only gets about a yard right there. So 3rd down and 5 to go for the Raiders. 6:44 remaining here in the first quarter. 0-7. The Raiders are down right now, but this is their first offensive possession so far of the game. Blazers found the end zone on an 8-yard touchdown pass to Levi Manning from Taylor Heineman. So Raiders now facing 3rd and 5. Trips on the bottom of your screen. Tight ends up at the top on the line. They motion over Jeremiah Jackson. Raiders go screen pass to Jordan Simmons. Simmons, they're going to say he stepped out. So stepped out about at the line of scrimmage. They might have got a yard there. He caught the screen pass really close to the sideline and just made it difficult. Raiders will elect a punt here with 6:08 remaining here in the first quarter, 0-7. So they're going to punt with Javion Lyons. Lyons, the backup quarterback. And Raiders, they're running a different punt than normal. They have everybody loaded up on one side. Now they shift around, kind of switch over to loading everybody up and trying to off-balance the Blazers. They have a flag on the play. It comes from the very back judge. I'm trying to see what the call is. Delay of gain, I'm guessing. And that's a 5-yard penalty. So replay 4th down and 9. So Raiders punting almost at the 30-yard line. Ball spotted at the 42. 6:08 remains here in the first quarter, 0-7. Blazers lead over the Raiders. The snap to Lyons. He gets it. The punt is a high punt. And the Raiders are going to down it at the 48-yard line, and that's where the Blazers offense will take over here. 6:08 remains here in the first, 0-7, as the Blazer offense will get their second drive of the night. The Blazer to watch out on the night is Carter Wallace. He is a really good running back. They use him a lot.
Sure do.
The Raider defensive front looks like they made some adjustments, trying to work more to the strong side. They hand it off to Wallace, and he has a couple of good blockers, and he has some space. Cuts back inside. He's at the 20, and finally pushed out of bounds by James Jackson at the 7-yard line. And they had a lot of breakaway speed there.
We were just talking about how good of a running back he is, and he showed it right there.
I want to say about a 39-yard carry. No, that's way longer than 39. Over a
45-yarder.
Yeah, we'll round about 45 yards. Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. Hyman's going to keep it himself. He goes up the middle and gets about 3 yards to gain. So 2nd down and 6 to go to the goal line. 5:45 remains here in the first quarter. 0-7, and Raiders with their back to the goal line. This Blazer team using their ground game a lot. A very strong ground game. Both the quarterback and running back can run the football. They hand it up the middle to Carter Wallace. He is met in the backfield, and they're going to say gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So 5:20 remains in the first quarter. 3rd down and 3 yards to go to the goal line, and Blazers are up by 7 over the Raiders. 0-7 is the score. 5:08 and ticking.
We're looking at some great smash mouth football right here tonight.
Both teams do like running the football, and Mallet now in at the Wildcat position. They motion over the jumbo set. All 3 of them move. Mallet's going to keep himself working up the middle, and he's snuffed about at the 1-yard line. So Raider defense is putting up a goal line stop. So 4th down and 1 yard to the goal line. Excuse me, they're going to mark him down at the 2. So only a 1-yard carry right there. The Raider defense with their back to the wall trying to fight this one out. 4th and 2. Looks like they're going to keep Mallet in at the Wildcat position. Nettleton trying to get a quick turnover here. Mallet motions over the jumbo set. And he's going to run it right side, trying to get outside and tripped up, and he's knocked out of bounds. Raiders with the goal line stop, keeping the Blazers off the scoreboard. 4:08 remains in the first. 0-7, and Nettleton with a goal line snuff out right there. What a goal line stop.
I mean, that was great to watch, and that's going to be a big momentum shifter.
Raiders now have to fight to get out of the end zone.
Yeah.
They got the ball at the 2, so Mallet only made it back to the line of scrimmage on that play, according to the far side referee spot. And Nettleton is going to break out the jumbo package to work their way out of the end zone.
Looks like we have an injury over there on the far sideline.
Trying to see who that is. I think that is a Raider.
It is.
Let's see who that young gentleman is. Cannot see his number. He's holding his arm, so hopefully he's all good. It's like number 4. I was going to say 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, number
3.
We're going to go with number 3. That's Desmond Copeland. Hopefully that young man's all right. He plays very good in the secondary.
I mean, he's holding that arm. Just hope he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully nothing serious this close to playoffs. So we get to see him back out there tonight. So 1st and 10 from the 2-yard line. 4:08 remains here in the first quarter. Nettleton's going to have to work their way out of the end zone. Valley View's going to load the box. So is Nettleton. So we're about to see some true smash mouth football. Jefferson gets the snap. They hand it off to Harrell. Harrell breaks outside, gets it up to the 6.
That's going to be some good
get
yardage.
up to the 7. So be 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. The jumbo package is one of Nettleton's strong suits. 3:51 remaining here in the first quarter. 0-7 as Nettleton gets the play in, breaks the huddle. They got tons of tight ends and lead blockers of all sorts. And here comes Xavier Harrell rounding out the outside, and they're going to give him 4 progress to the 8. The Blazers got him. They kept pushing him back, but still it's 3rd down and just say about 3 yards to go for the Raiders. Nettleton's going to switch up the jumbo set. They're going to bring out the one they broke out last week, the one that had multiple men in the backfield, and let Xavier Harrell just work up the middle. 3:07 remains here in the first. 0-7 is the score. Harrell gets the ball. He has some running room, and they're going to mark him down Let's see if they give him the sticks. They're going to say the line judge has it right at the stick. And no first down indication has been made. Nettleton's going to, looks like they might stay on the field with the jumbo package. Oh, they are gonna move the chain. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. So Raiders get the ball at the first down at the 12. So about 88 yards left to go on the field, and Nettleton's gonna break out one of their more normal offensive packages. This one has 6 down linemen, and Nettleton's gonna call a timeout right quick. 2:29 remains here in the first quarter, 0-7. Nettleton down by 7, but with the ball. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, we're going to have more Raider football back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Raider football here. 2:29 remains here in the first quarter. 0-7 is the score. Blazers lead over Nettleton in the 5A game of the week. The Raiders and the Blazers named by Hootens the 5A game of the week. The football Friday night game of the week. Both teams undefeated, fighting for the 1 seed in conference. Raiders motion Jordan Simmons. They hand it off to Xavier Harrell. Harrell hit in the backfield. They're going to say he lost a yard there. So 2nd down and 11 for the Raiders. Valley View's doing a good job shedding their blocks and getting into the backfield. That's what Coach Hampton talked about in the interview, multiple interviews he's had this week. He said they're very hard to block. They load the box up with about 7 guys, and 2 of those are walk-up backers. They crash down very hard. They hand it off this time, and they go back up the middle. They're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard extra. So 3rd down, and they're going to call it 9. So a 2-yard carry there by, I think it was Xavier Harrell. I do not see. Yeah, Xavier Harrell. 3rd down and 9 here. 1:35 remains here in the first quarter. 3rd and long. Nettleton might look to take a shot here over the Valley View secondary. They motion out Xavier Harrell, so empty set for Marcus Jefferson. Jefferson gets the snap. He's looking to throw. Finds Jeremiah Jackson in space, and he gets the first down. Ball is going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. What mobility right there by Marcus Jefferson. He tried to evade a tackle or two and threw it on the run to one of his many talented receivers. Jeremiah Jackson moves the sticks. 1st down and 10. Jefferson back in the shotgun. They hand it off to Harrell again, and he gets about 2 yards. Excuse me, they lose about 2 yards, and so 2nd down and about 11. 40 seconds and counting. Yeah, be a flag on the play. Sideline warning on Nettleton. The Raiders trotting back out there. They're going to go empty set yet again. They got a 2 receiver stack. Trips on the bottom. They motion Jordan Simmons. Trips now on the top. Jefferson gets the snap. He throws a bubble pass to Jordan Orr. Orr working upfield. Moves the ball about to the referee's going to mark him. One was standing at the 36. The other was standing at the 32. And that's the end of the first quarter. Nettleton down to Valley View right now, 0-7. But Nettleton is moving the ball here on this drive. When we come back, we'll have 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Raider football here on the EAB Sports Network. Nettleton down to Valley View right now, 0-7 for the battle of the conference championship, the 5A East. 12 minutes set on the clock, and we're about to start the second quarter. Nettleton has the ball, 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Ball is spotted at the 31-yard line. The spot to get, I'm going to say, is about the 30. I want to say it's the 38-yard line. Jefferson dropping back. Jefferson looking to throw. He's trying the deep ball, trying Jordan Orr, and it's intercepted by the Blazers. And they're making their way upfield. That's number 8. He has some speed, trying to get around, and still on his feet. And they're going to knock him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That is A.V. Jones, and yeah, timed up that ball right there perfectly. Jordan Orr jumped for it and did not bring it down. And the Raiders offense looks to go to the tent and talk this one over, try to figure out the offensive side of the football. The Raider offense is playing very well, but still scoreless. Usually Nettleton gets majority of their points in the second half. It's Mallett in the backfield for the Blazers. They have Carter Wallace. They motion him into the backfield, and they fake the jet sweep. Keep with Mallett, but he's met immediately by Damon Coleman. That's a stop for about a yard gain. So 2nd down and 9 for the Blazers, and as Damon Coleman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
That's what he does. He fires up this team. Absolute brute of force.
He did a good job of finding the hole that Mallett decided to run in, and he made the wrong choice for running in that hole. That's Damon Coleman's gap. 2nd and 9 for the Blazers. It's Mallett and Wallace. They motion out Carter Wallace. And now it's an empty set. Mallett gets the snap. He's going to carry it out right this time. Running outside. Has a little bit of separation and brought down there by number 21. That is Braylon Hendricks. Yeah, Braylon Hendricks with the stop. They're going to give Valley View the 1st down here. Ball spotted about at the 21-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Blazers, and they're moving the ball with Mallett in the backfield. Valley View, a run-heavy team. So is Nettleton. Both teams like to run the football. This is pure smash-mouth football, and Mallett back in the backfield here. Barrett Mallett motions Carter Wallace. They fake the jet sweep yet again, trying to run up the middle. This time bounces outside, and he has a gap. Jukes in, touchdown Blazers from 21 yards away. So 10:25 remains here in the second quarter as Valley View punches in their second touchdown with a Barrett Mallett. And Valley View right now holds a 13-0 lead over the Raiders. Valley View is always a tough team to play. Troy Dell on to kick the extra point for the Blazers. He made his first one on the night, so Raiders loading up the line, trying to get through. Raiders don't get a piece of that one, and it goes in for Dell. 10:25 remains here in the second quarter as Valley View leads 0-14. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Raider football here. 10:25 remains in the second quarter as Valley View leads over Nettleton 14-0. And On to kick this thing away is Troy Dell after the touchdown. It looks like they're going to go back to the sky kick. This time they're trying James Jackson, and he fair catches it and gets the ball about at the 44-yard line. So fair catch right there. They like the sky kick onside. It gives a different perspective to it. And Nettleton offense will take the field yet again. 1st and 10 for the Raiders will be at the, let's give it to them at the 43. The Raider offense, led by senior quarterback Marcus Jefferson. Jefferson has had a good season so far.
Yes.
He's really developed into the player he is right now all season. He's done a good job of growing and making changes to his game every day. He gets more mobile in the pocket as well. Raiders hand it up, and that goes to Xavier Harrell. Harrell looking to bounce outside. He has some space. Harrell at the 25, jukes 2 defenders. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 5. First down Raiders, and there goes that man, Xavier Harrell. And what a run.
I mean, that was a crazy run right there. Down
mark
the
him
field.
down at the 4, so a 61-yard carry. And Xavier Harrell, he's a hard man to bring down, especially how quick and shifty he is. And Raiders looking to punch in this one right here. They bring back out the jumbo set. 4 yards to go. 10-13 remaining here in the second quarter. Harrell gets the snap, and referee blows it dead. I don't see a penalty marker down. They're going to say Nettleton called a timeout. So Nettleton's second charge timeout of the half. I don't know who called timeout. And it seemed that at 11 a.m. goes to 1 p.m. It's at the St. Bernard's Auditorium, which is at 505 East Washington Avenue. All veterans are invited and welcome to attend and bring guests to the Nettleton Veteran Day program. Next Thursday. Text or call 870-897-0020 to reserve a seat at the program by Friday the 31st. So if you haven't signed up, you have until the end of the night to reserve your spot. Nettleton takes back onto the field with Xavier Harrell in the Wildcat position. They give it up the middle to Harrell. Harrell fighting forward. He's going to get back to they're going to mark him down at the 2-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 2. At a 2-yard tote by Harrell. 9:58 and taking remains in the second quarter. Nettleton trying to put some points on the board as they're fighting in the goal zone. Harrell gets it, goes back up the middle again. This time, are they going to say he's in? I think they will say he's in. The ball has definitely crossed the plane. They're going to say he's down at the inches. So now they just run it again, and this one he's got to be in, right? I mean, it was an inches play. What do we think?
It's got to be.
Referees going up, checking it out. Harrell raises his hands. They all raise their hands. Touchdown Raiders. Raiders score here in the second quarter. 9:19 remaining in the second. 6-14, and Nettleton. The student section get in the crowd hype. There's a cow running around down there. This isn't a cow farm, but he's getting the crowd hyped. And man, that's electric right there. Xavier Harrell, the X-Man with the X factor. He does the job, and what a beautiful play for the Raiders, getting things back to a 1-score game. Drew Gossett's on to kick the extra point. 9:19 remains here in the second quarter. Gossett. The snap to Lions is good. The hold is good. The kick, it's good. 7-14 is the score. 9:19 remains here in the second quarter. I'm going to finish letting you know about the Veterans Day program instead of taking a break. The veteran speakers, student performers, and we'll have a tribute video to Mr. Richard Carvel. It's going to be a great time. It always is, and always puts a smile on the students' face to do something good for the men and women who fought for our freedom of the country, and just love on them and love on the guests they bring out. The program has been here for 20 years, and we're looking forward to continue this program in future years. Ms. Taylor always does a good job. We'll have it live streamed if you can attend, but if you can attend, please text that phone number, Go ahead and reread it, 870-897-0020, and we'll save you a spot and save you a plate, and it's always a good time. 9:19 remains here in the second quarter, 7-14, Raiders down 7, and here comes Drew Gossett to kick one here. Valley View brings up their first couple of lines, as Gossett keeps this one on the ground. Carter Wallace is just going to fall on it at the 41-yard line, and that's where the Blazers will take over 1st and 10. 9:18 remains here in the second quarter, and we're ready to see some more football action. Both teams run a lot of smash mouth, pure run the football, not a lot of trick plays. And
that's some of the best football you could say.
Yeah, smash mouth is one of my favorite forms. I like to see the power I, and there used to be a team in the 5A East who ran the power I, the Batesville Pioneers, but now they're a spread team. Hindman and Wallace in the backfield. They hand it off to Wallace. Wallace bounces outside. He's showing his speed. He's shoestring tackled right there by number 5, Torrance Spinks. He gets about, they're going to say 8 yards there, so 2nd and 2. That was a touchdown saving tackle by Torrance Spinks. Carter Wallace has the speed. If he gets outside, he'll make you pay. Hyman, they hand it off to Wallace yet again. Raiders crashing down, and there is a flag on the play. Thrown in the backfield. We're going to go holding. That's my guess. So that'll back him up 10 yards. So a repeat 2nd down. Usually the referee, when he throws a flag in the backfield, 9 times out of 10, it's a holding call. I think Valley View knows that as they back it up. So it's a 10-yard penalty. Valley View will be seen at 2nd and 12. Excuse me. Yeah, about 2nd down and 12. And 8:47 remains in the second quarter. 7-14. Nettleton down 7 to a really good Valley View team, but Nettleton's a really good team themselves. And we're in what's going to be I think they call it a barn burner.
Great matchup.
Yeah, great matchup. Hyman gets the snap. He's dropping back, looking to pass. The pass connects to Parker King, and King goes down. He maybe got about 3 yards there, and it's a good job right there by the Raiders, and the Raiders have a young man down yet again. Raiders trying to see who that is. What it looks to be a lower number, maybe a member of the Raiders secondary. Number 3, Desmond Copeland, returned to the game, and I think it might still be some complications with that arm. He's not holding it while he walks off this time, which...
He's a fighter, man. Getting back on that field.
He's an outstanding player, and one that Raiders definitely don't need hurt. He has 5 interceptions on the year. I believe that was the number me and Coach Hampton talked about. Hendricks also was 6. Raiders secondary, they're hard to crack. Hyman in the shotgun all by his lonesome self. 3rd down and 8. He drops back looking to throw. He has to escape the pocket. Fires, and it's incomplete. 4th down and 8. And the pass was intending for Cameron Davis and just goes through his fingertips, but he's probably lucky he didn't catch it because Torrance Spinks was right there, and he's going to put the hurting on him.
Yeah, he was ready.
They call him the Carpenter, or at least I do. I don't know if that nickname's catching on because he lays the wood on tackles, man. He's a physical young man, and that's the guy you need at the strong safety position. Somebody who's not scared to crash down and hit somebody. The punt, it's a good end-over-end punt, takes a bounce, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. The Raiders will take over at I believe they're going to call it the 28-yard line, and that's where they'll have 1st and 10. We'll see another look at this Raider offense that was powered through by Xavier Harrell on the last drive. Let's see what the Raiders bring out on the table this time. Both of the Harrell brothers are electric. Sean Cockrell, the Valley View head coach, in his interview with Hooten said the Nettleton team starts with the Harrell brothers. But there's a lot more weapons than Xavier and Kalmari. You got to be aware of the deep threats as well. Jordan Orr, Jordan Simmons, Jeremiah Jackson. If they get over your head, it's trouble. Xavier Harrell did not get the hole made big enough there. Gets stopped in the backfield. Gonna be about 2nd down and 12 for the Raiders. Raiders going to have to fight for it here for a couple extra yards than the 10 they started with. 7:45 remains here in the second and ticking, 7-14. Jefferson goes hard count, gets the Blazers to jump, and they'll move up 5 yards right there. The old hard count, I mean.
It'll get you.
Especially how the Raiders run it.
Yeah.
They'll throw it at you on second down. Most teams, you'll get it on fourth down. So everybody knows to watch the football. On second down, you're not expecting it. Nettleton just made back up 5 yards right there. So second and about 7 yards to go. Raiders have a bunch at the line at the bottom of your screen. They go toss to Harrell. Harrell working outside, fighting forward. They're going to give him about 2 yards there and be third down and about 5 yards to go. Raiders, I hear Coach Gasaway yelling through the headphones and all the way down to the football field. He's yelling King Kong, which means let's get the big boys out there, the jumbo set. The larger fellas, I think. I mean, see Damon Coleman, he is a massive young man. He's probably, I don't know, 15. No, that seems high percent muscle, but he's muscle. So Raiders get the first down there, but there is a flag on the play. I don't know what the indication is here. We're gonna see what the sideline referee is gonna say. It seems to be a false start. A legal shift on the offense, so it's a 5-yard penalty. Raiders go to third down and 9. So the legal shift backs them up, and Raiders are going to have to probably throw the ball here.
Yep.
Jefferson can throw, and he can escape the pocket if it does collapse and gets the first down. He's done it a couple of times this year. Had a really long touchdown earlier this season.
He's a dual threat.
He is a very good dual threat. Jefferson gets a snap. He drops back, looking to throw, bouncing through the pocket, and does not get much yards out there. So they're going to give it about 2 yards to gain. It makes it fourth down and like 7 yards to go. And Raiders are going to punt here. 6:12 remaining here in the second quarter. 7:14 remains. 7:14 is the score on the scoreboard. Raiders going to bring out the punting crew. And, you know, they can't punt without the punter. He's on his way to the field. They're going to have to get the shift in quick. About 12 seconds on the play clock. Javion Lyons gets the snap. It's a little high, but the punt is end over end. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. So the false start on the Raiders. So the Raiders can back up 5 more here. So a legal shift and a false start pushes them back here in this drive. Line put that punt right around the 45. So gets a chance to punt again here. 5:44 and stopped here. Remains in the second quarter. 7:14 remains. 7-14 is the score on the scoreboard. Lyons gets the snap. This punt, that is a good end-over-end punt, and it's going to take a kind of a stopping bounce. And as it rolls to the 42.5-yard line, and that's where Blazers will take over.
A great punt right there.
Was a good punt. The 5:28 remains here in the second. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Mallett steps back in the backfield. Barrett Mallett, that is. He's runs the Wildcat quarterback. He's a receiver, quarterback, and also punts here. Wallace is in the slot position. Mallett gets the snap. He's going to run it out left side. Working upfield. Breaks a tackle. Heading towards the sideline. And get him out of bounds. But not before he gets the first. So 1st and 10 for the Blazers on the Wildcat with Mallett. When the Blazers throw, usually Hyman's in the backfield. He's a junior quarterback. But when they want to run with their quarterback, though, they use Barrett Mallett. Blazers also use Parker King in the backfield. Parker King is a Harding commit for football.
Parker actually moved away in 9th grade year to Valley View from the Raiders.
2nd down and 8. They did not give him the first down. Mallet motions. Wallace comes in the backfield, and he is met immediately. They're going to give him a yard of forward progress, and Damon Coleman right there wrapped him up and brought him down. So 3rd down and 1 yard to go. And Raiders with a chance for a good stop here. Mallet and Wallace are the two backs in the backfield. 7-14. Raiders down by 7. 4:50 remaining here in the second quarter. Mallet out in the quarterback set all by himself. He goes up the middle, and he goes down. But there is a flag on the play. With the flag's going to be a false start on the Blazers. Carter Wallace was not set. Yeah, that's going to back the Blazers up 5 yards. So 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for them. I was watching Wallace jog out to the slot position, and then I see he's still moving, and Mallet was ready to snap the football. I was like, I wonder if he's going to snap or wait on his guy to get set. And the answer to the question was he was ready to go. Yep. He wasn't going far. The Raiders were in the backfield quick, so it's a good look for the Raiders. Raiders secondary out there. Looks like Valley View's going to bring out Hyndman and elect to throw the football. Got James Jackson, Torrance Spinks, Kylan Hendricks, and Braylon Hendricks. The Raiders very good in the air so far this year. Play clock hasn't started. Referees are waiting to blow the whistle, give the hand sign. Valley View's getting the plays in from their head coach. They gave some form of gesture. Everybody knew what it meant. I can't read signs like that. Can't steal signs either. Hyman dropping back, looking at the throw. He throws the out route to Parker King, and Parker King evades a tackle, gets upfield, about to the 40-yard line. That's 1st down for the Blazers. Got a flag on the play. Let's see what this flag's going to be. It was thrown afterwards, so could be some form of unsportsmanlike conduct. Sticks have yet to move, so we're going to see what the call is. It could be backing up the call. It's hard to tell because the flag came in late.
Yep.
Referee's going to back it up. So on the play, personal foul. So it's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
That's going to be a good break for this Nettleton defense.
Yeah, so it's going to remain 3rd down. So 3rd down and 8 yards to go for the Blazers. Oh, excuse me, 1st down. So the 1st down will count, but they get backed up 15 yards. Since I believe it was after the play. 4:36 remains in the second, 7-14. Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers split out both sides. Hyman goes to Wallace. Wallace trying to work outside, trying to get upfield, evades a tackler, gets the 1st down, and gets pushed out of bounds. And he gets about 12 yards on that carry. So heck of a job right there by Carter Wallace. He's quite the threat in the backfield. 4:22 remaining here in the second, and 7:14 remain. 7:14 is the score. I've done that many times tonight. I gotta get that out of my head. So ball spotted at they're gonna say the 43-yard line. Hyman fakes the handoff. They throw the screen to Cameron Davis. Davis gets hit after about 7 yards there. So makes it 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Raider defense is trying to rally a stop here. 4:09 remains in the second quarter. The Hyman shifts over. They go into a quad bunch with Wallace in the backfield. They try the hard count. Nobody bites. Hyman gets in the new play. Gets the snap. He's going to run the speed option here and trying to break out. Gets the 1st down about to the 30-yard line. The old speed option play. Haven't seen that one in a couple of years. That's a lie. I watched the Red Wolves run it earlier this season with Jalen Rayner and Jaquez Cross, and hopefully Jaquez Cross is healing up all right. He tore his ACL early in the season, and he's a great running back.
He is.
3:30 remains here in the second quarter, 7-14. Raiders down 7. They give it to Wallace. Wallace is met at the line of scrimmage and gets only maybe a yard. If the spotters are in his good graces, they'll give him a yard. So looks like they will. Second down, and they're going to give him 2 yards. Spotters are really in their good graces. Second down and 8. I thought he got met a little quicker than what I guess the spotters saw. They are a lot closer than I am, so they are seeing the game a lot better than me. I mean, I also don't have my binoculars. I keep talking about getting binoculars, and
you haven't brought them this season.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Second and 8 for the Blazers. They run the screen here. Cameron Davis is wrapped up after maybe a yard. Now they're going to say he's down at the line of scrimmage. So third down and 8 for the Blazers.
They're confusing you down there.
I mean, he moved so last second, in my opinion, but he's the professional here. I'm the commentary guy. We work 2 different jobs. 2:23 remains here in the second quarter. 7-14. Third down and 8 yards to go for the Blazers. Raiders secondary looking for the pass here. Hyman. No, I take that back. They hand it off Carter Wallace, and he's wrapped up. Darius McCuston, TFL. Mr. Tackle for loss right there. So 4th down and forever. Actually, about 4th down and 13 yards to go after Darius McCuston breaks up that play and gets in the backfield.
Looks like they're going to stay on the field for this. They're getting their play call in.
Yeah, they are in 4-down territory, so this is ball spotted at the 32. 1:45 and ticking remains here in the second. 7-14 is the score. And Caleb Manning on the aux is getting the students hyped. The student section is here tonight. I'm not seeing a theme. It might just be black and gold because Jansen Marcico is in his game day bibs. So, I have a pair, but they are Red Wolf colors. And we have a timeout on the field. 1:23 remains here in the second quarter. 7-14 as Valley View takes the timeout. We're going to take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Raider football here, 4th down and 13 to go for the Blazers. They are in 4-down territory. Carter Wallace on the last play got met in the backfield by the man, the myth, the legend, Darius McCuston, and he's a guy you don't want to see back there. He'll bring it down with brute force. 4th and 13, Hyman. Play gets blown dead. Timeout, Nettleton. Nettleton burned their third and final timeout. 1:22 remains here in the second quarter. I think Coach Hampton didn't like the set he had out there. So he wants to give him a quick more word of advice before they go get this 4th down stop like the Raiders do. And Nettleton will be pushing the ball down the field if they get the stop here with about a minute. The good old 1-minute drill. Usually you want the 2-minute drill. But Arkansas State, I mean, against Texas State, they ran the 1-minute drill, and they ran it with perfection. Jalen Rayner.
Insane.
Yeah, he's a beast. I'm surprised he's still at Arkansas State. I heard news about him planning to transfer to North Carolina at the end of his freshman takeover season. But I'm glad to see him still a Red Wolf. 1:23 remains here in the second. 7-14. Raiders down by 7, but have the Blazers 4th and long. Hyman looking to throw. Tries for Cameron Davis. And I think it's picked. James Jackson. Are they going to say he took it? And they're going to say Cameron Davis was the man who caught it. I thought James Jackson with the takeaway there. So Blazers will get 1st and 10. And
unfortunate right there for the Raiders.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 13. They hand it off to Wallace. Wallace runs it up weak side, gets about 9 yards. So 2nd down and 1 as the Blazers move it in the goal zone. They got ball about at the 5-yard line. The line to gain is the 4. Blazers get on the ball quick. 55 seconds and ticking. They hand it off to Wallace, and Wallace, fighting forward, gets the touchdown. A 5-yard carry right there. Makes it 7-20 as the Blazer PAT crew comes out onto the field. 48 seconds remains here in the half. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Nettleton will have 48 seconds to take the ball down the field as Troy Dale goes on to kick here. Kick is up. It is good. 7-21. Nettleton down 14, but we'll get the ball right here and ball back at half. So 2 opportunities back-to-back for the Raiders to go put points on the board. And let's see what Coach Wilson and the offensive coaches have in store right here. The kickoff return team is getting the talking to from Coach Hampton to figure out what their assignments are. They have been getting the sky kick all night from Troy Dale and the Blazers. Likes to put it probably about 30 feet in the air. He gets it pretty high, and it drops down usually right around the second wide. Troy Dale getting things set here. Looks like he's going to be kicking more towards the left side. Raiders kind of split out more this time. And Raiders going to draw it close up on the left sideline. Dale trying to figure out who his target is. Getting squared to kick this thing away. Dale's kick is another sky kick, and Jeremiah Jackson will fair catch it at the 34-yard line. So 48 seconds remains here in the half as Nettleton will take over. 7-21 is the score. Down 14 is the Raiders, but a lot of time on the clock to go put together a less than a minute drill.
It's been happening before. I mean, it can be done.
They will have ball at the 34, so about 66 yards to go for the Raiders. And we've seen the Raiders move the ball quick all season. Xavier Harrell can get downfield quick. We've seen a big 74-yard touchdown pass to Jordan Orr earlier this season. Raiders are faced against a 2-safety front for the Blazers, so probably playing cover 2. Jefferson motions Jordan Orr. Gets the snap. They're going to throw right here on first down. They're taking a shot for Jordan Simmons. Simmons with the reception down the sideline, and he gets out of bounds. Clock will stop at 43 seconds, and what a beautiful breadbasket catch right there. Ball at the 28. Nettleton moving the ball well.
Great pass and an even better catch right there. Well done.
Right over his shoulder. He hauled it in. I believe as the old head say, by old heads, and my dad, right in the breadbasket. And 1st and 10 Raiders. 43 seconds remains here in the half. Jefferson gets the snap. He's dropping back, looking to throw yet again. He's trying Jeremiah Jackson. It's bobbled, and it drops. Incomplete. So, 2nd down and 10.
I mean, that was right at the tip of his fingertips right there.
Yeah, he tried. He almost had it. It was about maybe 3 inches taller. That catch would have been probably made.
Yep.
But just a little too high for Mr. Jeremiah Jackson. So, 2nd down and 10, ball spotted at the 28-yard line. Clock is stopped. Clock didn't run on the last play, so 43 seconds still on the clock. The referee's going to have to look up to the press box and figure out about how long that last play approximately took.
If I had to guess, it'd be about 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, you think he's saying run off. Oh, I have no idea what that. Yeah, they ran off 7 seconds. 37. Okay, they're putting the clock at 37. Was 36, now 37. And I'm looking over and I see Caleb's Manning hands moving in a 6'7" manner, and I'll let him know he's not funny later. 2nd and 10. 37 seconds remains here in the second quarter. Clock is stopped. Jefferson dropping back. He's going to throw again here on 2nd down, trying to escape the pocket, and he goes down for a sack. And get him down to the 38, so about a 10-yard loss. So 3rd down and 20 for the Raiders. The pocket collapsed there. The Blazers sent about a 5-man rush, and That's where the Blazers can make you pay. Jefferson's going to try to throw here again on 3rd and 20. He scrambles out left side, fires for Jordan Orr. Orr gets about 7 yards and could not get out of bounds in time, and that's how we're going to end the second quarter. 7-21, Nettleton down 14, but going in the locker room, going to adjust the game plan and get a new one out there. So 7-21, down 14, and we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pro inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Go to check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Valley View storming away so far right now. It's been they have their biggest lead of the night right now is 14. Right now they lead 7-21 over the Raiders. Levi Manning had the first touchdown of the night, an 8-yard pass from Heinman, and connected for a touchdown with 7:27 remaining here in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Barrett Mallett with a 21-yard touchdown run with 10:25 remaining in the second made it 0-14. Then Xavier Harrell punched back with 9:19 to make the score 7-14. Then with 48 seconds remaining in the second quarter, Carter Wallace punches it in for 5 yards out to make the score 7-21. That is the scoring of the game so far. Valley View has been dominant on the ground. Nettleton is working the ground very well. Nettleton's doing a good job on the ground too. Valley View, they're very hard to block up front. They they make a good defensive effort, sending more than 4 guys. Usually in high school, you'll see a 4-man rush. Valley View, they mix in 5, sometimes 6 guys, and gives the offensive line problems. On the defensive side of the ball, Nettleton has put together a couple of good stops, just a couple of miscues every now and then. Valley View, they're very good at breaking tackles as well. Carter Wallace does a good job getting outside, finding space and getting speed across the field. Does a really good job running the football. Nettleton, Xavier Harrell, also the same way. He got outside on a play, brought up the ball all the way down to the 4-yard line on a 61-yard carry. Both backs in this game are phenomenal. Nettleton tends to play a little bit harder in the second half. I'm not sure what it is, but what gear it is in the second half, but they always do an extraordinary job. And I mean, I've seen them hold teams scoreless in the second and then put up 3 or 4 touchdowns in that quarter.
Yep.
So anything still can happen. It's still anybody's game. Nettleton will come out of the halftime with the ball. So tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the more of the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime, as always, is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. So far tonight, we've seen a lot of the ground game. Finished the first quarter in about an hour, so it usually means the clock is doing its job and running a lot. So Both teams like the ground. They feel confident and comfortable running the football. Xavier Harrell has been the man for the Raiders all season. Last week, he ran for 223 yards. Valley View took note of that, and they're loading up the box to the best of their ability. They usually send about 5 or 6 guys in trying to bring down Xavier Harrell in the backfield if possible. Right now, the Nettleton band is performing on the field. While we're getting games around the 5A East, I believe Brooklyn is beating Paragould 14-0. GCT over Batesville 14-7. The other teams playing tonight is, I want to say, Wynn versus Harding Academy. So that's another game to be on the lookout for. We're checking it out right now, seeing what the score of that one is as well. And trying to find the scoreboard. Might be, looks like they used the picture-in-picture. So 14-0 Harding Academy over Wynn. So that's the scores around conference. The largest lead in conference is 14 points, and 3 teams have a 14-point lead. That is Harding Academy, Valley View, and Brooklyn. All teams leading by 14. Nettleton down 14 right now, and we'll get ball coming out of the half. 5A East rankings right now for chances to play conference at the 1 seed is a tie, and both of those teams are facing off here tonight at Raider Field. Valley View and Nettleton. Both teams stand 5-0. Valley View 7-1 regular season. Nettleton 6-2. Their two games that they lost came non-conference time to BB and Blytheville. Both very good games to watch and growing points for the Raiders. That's where they come out into conference play after 2 back-to-back losses, win 5 straight. So the Raiders did a phenomenal job bouncing back into conference season, looking at each week as it's the last week, and Raiders going to be fighting their way through the rest of the night. They have a lot of momentum coming out of usually the halftime air, so let's hope the Raiders are able to spice things up, get Valley View off balance, get them off guard. And
I hate to say it, but we are a second half team. I've talked to Xavier Harrell and Damon Coleman on a bus trip. We were going out, doing Raider activities, and I was telling them about how we've been a second half team all season, and they kept on denying the fact, saying that they were going to show us something tonight, but looks like we're a second half team.
Yeah, the second half is sometimes it's not bad to shine in the second half. Your opponent, they get up and then they lose focus.
Yep.
So Nettleton able to tone it in at halftime and hopefully bring Valley View something they're not going to expect. So it is senior night here. All the seniors got to walk out with their families, and it's always a beautiful moment being a senior here at Raider Field. The crowd's involved, your teammates, your support. You get to figure out also something that's very cool, what Raider pride means to that senior. They spent their time at Nettleton learning, growing, getting their education so they can walk across the stage and get that degree, and they use they learn about Raider pride. Raider pride is something special. Not everybody can have Raider pride. I got Raider pride.
I got Raider pride, too.
Got Raider pride. I mean, it's something. It's joy. It's joy of Raider pride, and glad to get to meet some of these young men. They were here when I was in high school. I'd have been a senior when they were a sophomore, so it's been a minute.
Yep.
You forget faces, sometimes forget names. So, but these young men did an excellent job this season defending the end at Raider Field. So I just wanted to give the seniors another shout out tonight. Also, want to remind y'all about our Veterans Day program. Veterans Day program is next Thursday, November 6th. It's a luncheon where all the services come together. Nettleton does host that. It's November 6th, 11 to 1 p.m. at the St. Bernard's Auditorium, 505 East Washington Avenue. All veterans are invited and welcome to attend and bring guests to the Veterans Day program. You could text or call 870-897-0020. That is 870-897-0020 to reserve a seat at the program. And you got to do that by the end of the night. We are, as always, excited to carry that on. We've been doing it for about 20 years here at Nettleton, and we're excited to see what the future with the Veterans Day program does hold. We are working on a tribute video, the students are, for Mr. Richard Carvel. He passed this year.
Yeah, he passed away. Very great man. And putting together a video here at Nettleton, having some interviews, and hoping that we can, have a good video going for him.
Yeah, carry on his legacy. Mr. Carvel was a good man. And the Unified Service is all the branches that are coming together, and they serve together, and we honor their sacrifices. America wouldn't be free without those guys who do what they do on the front line. So we invite you all, if you have served, to attend the Nettleton Veterans Day Luncheon and Program on November 6th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the St. Bernard's Auditorium. We got a little combined band show right now. They got the Blazer Band, the Raider Band, and this might be a crosstown rival, but it's good to see students getting together and showing support.
Singing some Halloween tunes right now.
You see the costumes out there as well. I'm trying to recognize some of them, but I do see the Lorax. That one has been growing this year, the Lorax costume. Seeing what else I could see.
That's a first.
I can't pick out very many of these. I do see George Washington down there. That's always good. Good to see, founding father of the United States, Mr. George Washington. Trying to scope out any more costumes. It's always fun to see costumes.
I see Bugs Bunny.
Oh, Bugs Bunny. You got to love a Bugs Bunny costume. I mean, he is a staple in comedy. But it's really cool to see these schools coming together. Two rival schools, crosstown rivals. They might not get along in most sports, but they outside of sports, outside of school life, there's a lot of connections made from these schools. And when you go to college, you're not going to worry about, I went to Nettleton, you went to Valley View. Yeah, you don't worry about that on a day-to-day basis. It's fun to joke around about if you did win that year in a football or basketball, but it is just a fun rivalry here. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another break here in our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up. Back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. We're still about at the last minute of the entertainment section of the halftime. Then the players will start warming up. They're getting the band gear off the field. We got about 1 minute left of the entertainment time. We're having a lot of fun here. We're 7-21 is the score. Raiders down by 14. We are excited for tonight's game, and it's been a good one so far. We've seen a lot of smash mouth football. We've seen a whole lot of running, which is smash mouth football in another term, but both teams run the ball and run the ball extremely well. They're on the EAB Sports Group app and YouTube. Whichever way you go, you can find the link to the live stream or find the link to the radio. So glad you are joining us. The Raider cheerleaders getting the crowd hyped up right now as both teams are warming up. Nettleton will receive ball here out of the halftime break. Nettleton just got back out from the locker room, see what changes Coach Hampton and his Raider team has made. They got a couple of their guys warming up their arms. It's Marcus Jefferson and looks like Javion Lyons down there, both warming up, making sure they can get the ball downfield if needed. Xavier Harrell, main back in the backfield. He always does a phenomenal job. We got about 2:45 left in the warm-up period, or about whatever time the teams feel like they are ready. Coach Castaway getting the Raiders all jogged out. Blazers doing some karaoke. I think that's what the kids call it. You know, the left over right, right over left. Trying to get loose, make sure your hip flexors work. That's always a good stretch. It was one of my favorites.
I like the good old kick-ups.
Kick-ups.
Kick to the palm of your hand.
I was never very good at those. I'm not the mobile man. I was a bowler. But I did play football here at Nettleton for approximately 7th, 8th, 9th, and then 10th grade year. Then I realized everybody around me was getting stronger, faster, and a lot bigger. And I stayed about 5'8", 160 until I graduated. So I realized it was not the sport for me. I told Blake Brown, I'm done giving you trouble. I mean, you can have my spot. And then Blake Brown won All-State the next year. So if it wasn't for me, Blake Brown probably would never been All-State. No, that's a joke. Blake Brown is a heck of a player, and I did not see the field over Blake Brown. He won All-State my sophomore and junior year. He was a phenomenal linebacker, and I believe he went on to go play at Arkansas Tech University.
Awesome.
Him and Jordan Pegram, the Nasty Boys. That was their nickname given to him by the play-by-play commentator at the time, Mr. Miller. And they were havoc in the backfield, and you did not want to run up on either of them. Jordan Pegram playing Division II ball at somewhere in Missouri. I could always mess up. I want to say Northwest Missouri State. The Bearcats, and Mr. Pegram is a phenomenal ball player. Every now and then, see a glimpse of him. His mom reposts his Facebook. So he's a problem in the backfield as always. He's always been a tough guy to bring down. Yeah, Northwest Missouri, the Bearcats. So
Bearcat football right there.
They're 6-time national champions and 31-time MIAA conference champions. So the Bearcats, they take care of business on the field. The Raiders getting ready to receive the kickoff here. Troy Dale sending the ball on the tees. Sky kicked everything so far tonight. Jeremiah Jackson received the last one, and we're getting ready for some second half action. Dale puts that one more towards the middle, and the Raiders will receive it with number 45. That is Jonathan Roten, the sophomore linebacker, and he downed it at the 40. Kind of caught it and slid. But when you have an onside like that, you have no blockers in the front line. So
kind of got to go down.
You are the front line. He got back to the 40 and took it down and did a good job downing it. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball spotted at the 40. Play clock starts. Jefferson and Harrow in the backfield. 3 receivers stacked on the top of your screen. They motion out Simmons. They hand it off. They fake the handoff. They go arrow pass to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson working up fields. Gets the first down, about a 14-yard reception. 1st and 10, Raiders.
Great way to start off this third quarter.
Saw a little RPO right there.
Yeah.
The run pass option. Jefferson faked the handoff. Kind of jogged out like he might run the ball, then finds Jeremiah Jackson on a quick arrow route, gets 14 yards, and can't complain there. Ball at the 44. This time Jefferson keeps himself. He gets outside. He works upfield, and he gets the first down right there. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line.
And those chains are going to keep on moving.
This Nettleton offense, you could tell the adjustment has been made, and there's a fire under them right now. They want the conference championship.
They sure do.
They're going to spot it at the 32, so about a 12-yard carry for Marcus Jefferson, the senior quarterback. Receivers spread out, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom of your screen. Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. They hand it off. Harrell goes up the gut. He is fighting through. Gets about 6 yards on the carry. Actually, about 6 or 7. And now they back it up to 5. I'm watching the far side spotter by the sticks, and he kept moving on me. He started at 7, bumps to 6, now goes to 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Raiders, and that's where ball will be spotted. 10:54 and ticking here in the third quarter. 7-21. Valley View leads by 14. Nettleton working to get it in the red zone here. They motion over Jeremiah Jackson. Jefferson gets the snap. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He goes up left side, spins around, fighting forward, and I believe they're going to give him the first down. Yeah, first down, Jefferson right there. 1st and 10. Ball will be spotted at the 22-yard line. Raiders are knocking on the red zone here. Yeah, referee signals move the chains. 10:35 remains here in the second. 7-21. It's Jefferson and Harrell still in the backfield. They've been a problem here to start. I mean, both can run the ball extremely well. And referee signals. I really, he tricks me out with the signals. They bump it down to 36. It's always something on the play clock, and they don't teach you that in commentary school. They give it up the gut to Harrell. Harrell fighting forward. The pile gets stopped and snuffed out about 2 yards into it. So 2nd down and 8 for the Raiders. 10:14 remaining here in the second quarter. Got a really awkward post here at the end of my window, so it's hard to see when the ball is spotted right in this general area. So Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. 2 receivers on the top of your screen. They motion the tight end, so 3 receivers on the bottom of your screen, 1 receiver. Now Jeremiah Jackson shifts over in motion. They throw the bubble screen to Jackson. Jackson working upfield, spins around, gets outside, gets the first down, and Raiders are 1st and goal at the 6. Maybe the 7. 6 or 7. Let's see where the spot is. It is the 6. Yeah, we're spotted here at the 6, and 1st and goal for the Raiders, 6 yards to go on. Yeah, the Raiders are moving the chains, and this has been a good first opening drive. It's Harrell and Jefferson in the backfield. Jefferson gets the snap. Harrell bounces outside, heading towards the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Raiders from 6 yards out with 9:33 remaining here in the second quarter. Raiders strike and strike quick. About a 2.5-minute drive, 2:27-minute drive, and Raiders put 6 on the board with Xavier Harrell from 6 yards out.
How about that? What a drive right there, Jacob.
That was an insane drive. They ran the ball well. They threw the ball well. And Jefferson found Jackson twice on that drive, and he got 2 big receptions and then capped it off with a Xavier Harrell X-Man touchdown run. It's the second of the night. This one from 6 yards out. The last one was from about inches out. And on to kick is Drew Gossett. Lions gets the snap. The hold is good. The kick, it looked like it was touched by Valley View. Don't matter. Drew Gossett nails it. 14-21. Raiders down by 7. 9:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Don't count the Raiders out yet. That's always a bad mistake you can make.
Yep.
If you think the Raiders are done and you decided to let off the gas pedal, you are mistaken.
They're going to get you. Second half team, and they're fired up right now.
I think what the Raiders are thinking right now, in the words of Caleb Andrews, you thought I was done. They call me Kellen because I am the one. Markellen Barber used to be number 1 for this Raider team, and that was Caleb Andrews, Yoan TV Raider Pride rap. That's some ball knowledge, for those listening at home. 9:33 remains here in the third quarter, 14-21 as Drew Gossett gets set to kick this one away. A 2-minute, 27-second drive for the Raiders, and Gossett kicks this one, and it's on the ground. It's a bouncer, and it bounces into the lap of number 15. That's, make sure I get that young man's name correct. That is Barrett Mallet. They'll take over at the 35-yard line. First down and 10. This Raider defense looking to create some chaos in the backfield. You got Coleman and McCuston out there. Not much more you can ask for 2 guys to get in the backfield. I mean, those 2 guys will do it. The defensive line, they do a good job too. They got Javion Hill, Ahmad Hurston, and number 55, Demarion Jackson. They hand it off to Carter Wallace. Wallace gets about 3 yards there. So make it about second down and 7. The far side spotter keeps confusing me because he was up about the 42-yard line, and I saw Wallace go down at the they called it the 39-yard line. And I keep getting confused. Second and 6. Raiders moving over strong side and weak side. They hand it off to Wallace here. Wallace is stopped in the backfield. Darius McCuston is one bad man. Third down and 10, a 5-yard stop. And who else but Darius McCuston? I was giving us some praise before this drive started, saying he's going to be a guy who's going to get in that backfield. And what does he do on second down? He finds Carter Wallace and lets him know, I stand on business around here. I rep the end. Welcome to Nettleton. It's Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. Both juniors for the Blazers. Hyman fakes the handoff. He's looking to pass. The pass is off the fingertips of Cameron Davis. Incomplete. Fourth down and 10. And the Raiders are showing life here in the third quarter. A 3-and-out. And that's what the Raider team did all last week to Harding Academy in the second half. They forced 3-and-out after 3-and-out. And the Raiders, nothing new on the agenda for them. They're going to play Raider football the way they know how to play Raider football. Blazers set to punt here. High snap. The punt is a good punt. It's tracking down.
Raider bounce right there.
Yeah, and down and at the 39-yard line. That's where the Raiders will take over first and 10. So 8:23 remains here in the second quarter. 14-21. Raiders down 7, but get their second drive of the third quarter before 4 minutes is done with it. So about 3 minutes and 37 seconds have ran off the clock here in the third. Raiders have already scored, put out a 3-and-out, forced the Blazers to punt, and now we get to see more of this Raider offense. It's Jefferson and Hare on the backfield, tight end and 3 receivers up left. They go screen pass to Jordan Simmons. Simmons gets outside. He's going up, juking and jiving. He's still on his feet. Trucks it down to the 42-yard line. Way to tote that thing, young man.
I mean, this team is fired up on both sides of the field, the defense and the offense, and we're driving right now. We're driving.
This Raider offense, they aren't done. They're using the quick passes. They're getting outside and taking advantage of what Coach Hampton said the weakness of this Valley View team was, which is the secondary, and they're doing a good job.
You can say they're feeding for more right now.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. You got about ball spotted at the 42. Need to get to the 32 for the first. They hand it off Xavier Harrell, and they get it up about 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. And we're going to have 7:40 remaining here in the 7:34 remaining here in the third quarter. Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. 2 receivers split out both sides. Jefferson's going to keep it himself. He gets outside, has some running room, gets out of bounds, and what a job by Marcus Jefferson. He's a great runner.
This is electric right here. An electric third quarter.
The Raiders, they never back down. They never give up. And you're seeing that right now. 14-21, Raiders down by 7. I'm on my feet here in the press box. The Raiders got me all fired up. Jefferson, they run the reverse to Simmons. Simmons gonna run it out of bounds. He loses about 5 yards there, so had really nothing to work with. The Blazers, they read the reverse pretty well, and so take that back. They're going to say he lost about 7 yards. So a big loss right there for the Raiders, but only 2nd down. So they got 2 more downs to make up for it, and they're in 4-down territory. Jefferson hands it up the middle to Harrell. Harrell fighting forward, gets it up to the 30. So about 3rd down and 15 yards to go.
Wouldn't be surprised if we get a pass play right here.
Nettleton brings out Kamari Harrell, the younger of the Harrell brothers. He is a threat as well to your team's defense. He's quick and shifty. 6:48 remaining here in the third quarter. 14-21. Raiders down by 7. The ball is snapped. Raiders did not realize it, and trying to see what happened there. I think somebody confused the center, Sir Jonathan Freeman, caused him to snap the ball early, and now Raiders are facing 4th and long. So 4th down and long here, probably about 10 yards to go. 10 yards to go to get to the original line of scrimmage. Make that about 12 to the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and 20. Jefferson has Kamari Harrell in the backfield. 3 receivers set on the bottom of your screen. 1 receiver up top, and we have a flag on the play. They're going to say timeout Nettleton beforehand. So timeout Nettleton. 6 minutes remains here in the third quarter. 14-21. Raiders down by 7, but are driving. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more third quarter action back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Raider football here. I unmuted my mic, remuted it, so I had to get it back off mute. So 4th down and 22 for the Raiders. 6 minutes remains here in the third quarter. And Jefferson and Xavier Harrell are in the backfield. Got a tight end and receiver at the top of your screen. 2 receivers stacked on the bottom. They bring Jordan Simmons in motion. Raiders fake the screen. They're looking for Simmons, and he, I guess, wasn't ready for it. And Valley View will take over possession here. So 1st down and 10 for the Blazers. They'll get it at the 37-yard line. So Raiders going to have to put together a good defensive stop. Just like last drive, they forced the Blazers 4 and out. So
we know they can do it.
And the Raider defense still has that fire lit under them. They got Mallet in the backfield. He's all by himself. He motions in Parker King. They fake the handoff to him, and Mallet working up the middle gets about to the line of scrimmage, not much further, and they might give him a yard or two. So about 2nd down and 8 to go for the Blazers as Mallett gets about 2 there right up the middle. The up the middle run is something Valley View likes. Nettleton enjoys it as well, but just not much click there for the Blazers. Mallett in the empty set yet again. Gets the snap, bobbles it, looking to throw, trying for Carter Wallace, and he goes through his fingers, makes it 3rd down and 8. I guess that one had too much oomph on it, and he could not bring that one in. So 3rd and 8, 5:22 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. 14-21, Raiders down 7, but forcing another 3rd and long for the Blazers. Last 3rd and long for the Blazers, they had to punt on the next play. So they got Hyman back there. Empty set yet again. They motion in Carter Wallace to the backfield. Hyman dropping back, rolls to his left side, fires, bounces, and incomplete. 4th down and 8. Back-to-back 3rd down stops for the Raiders. They forced Hyman out of the pocket. This is going to cause number 7 on to punt for the Blazers. That is Levi Manning. He had the first touchdown of the game. And the Blazers are on the field to punt.
These Raiders did it again. This defense got a nice stop.
This defense is looking really good so far. Manning, high snap. He's going to have to take it out of the backfield himself. Raiders going to have to get him down before the sticks, and they will. Raiders get the turnover and ball and on their side of the field. It looks like somebody ran out of their shoe down there. I want to see who goes picks that one up. Number 35, Javion Hill, ran smooth out of his shoe in pursuit. That's the type of effort the Raiders will give you. So 1st and 10 Raiders after the punt team got back there, wreaked havoc on poor Levi Manning. He was not ready for that. So he tucked, he ran, could not make it to the sticks. He got about a 9-yard above the line of scrimmage carry. So was a good run, just not enough. Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. They hand it off to Harrell. Harrell working forward on his feet, stays up, gets about 7 yards there, and 2nd down and 3. Harrell almost went down. He used a move I've only seen in NCAA. He grabbed the ground, said, "I'm not ready yet." Pushes himself back up, gets it about to the 39-yard line, so 2nd and 7. Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield yet again. They go quarterback keeper. Jefferson up the middle, wrapped up after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards, maybe 1.5. So 3rd and just a couple yards to go, maybe a yard. And here comes the jumbo set. This is a set teams have nightmares about. They don't want to see this set on the field because they know it's going to be up the gut, true power football, especially with 3 down guys in the backfield. They go up the gut with Harrell, and Harrell fighting forward, gets the 1st down, and ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders.
Gotta love that jumbo package trotted on the field.
Oh, yeah. Valley View will have nightmares of it tonight. Whether they win or lose, seeing Keyshawn Washington, Damon Coleman, and Xavier Johnson trot on the field, you know you're going to have a problem breaking off the block. So it's Jefferson and Harrell in motion. Jordan Simmons, Raiders snap, fake the handoff. They run the arrow to Jeremiah Jackson yet again. Jackson breaking free, gets it up to the 20-yard line, and that's to be 1st down Raiders. Just like the last time we seen that play, it was a 14-yard reception and 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Gotta love it right there.
Yeah, the old fake handoff, the slot receiver arrow, good old RPO. You gotta love the run pass option.
Sure do.
Gives you a couple of options, as some may say. 1st and 10 Raiders, 3:27 remaining here in the 1st. They hand it up the middle to Harrell. Harrell stiff-armed somebody, but couldn't get much farther. And that stiff arm made me think he was about to break free.
Yeah.
He just, I guess, leaned too much on the arm he was going stiff on and just fell over with it. maybe that guy was trying to hold his hand and dragged him down. I don't have a great angle here because the window sill and the wall meet right here in my peripheral, so it's hard to see everything. Jefferson on the pass, the quick pass to Kamari Harrell. Harrell breaking free up the middle, gets the ball up to the 15-yard line. So 3rd down and about 3 yards to go for the Raiders. And here they come yet again. The jumbo package. You see Coleman, you see Washington, Johnson, and number 62, James Harrell IV, and all the jumbo friends, as they say, trotted out on the field and going to go up the middle. They go up the middle with Harrell, and they stop him at the line. That's the best stop I've seen on the jumbo package all season. And
got right underneath them right there.
Yeah, so 4th down and 3 yards to go. Raiders going to bring back out the offense here with Jefferson. Take that back. They're going to keep more of a jumbo set, but bring back in the quarterback option. So 4th and 4. Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. They go hard count, and Blazers jump. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 1:45 and ticking remains here in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 21, and as the Blazers go undisciplined and jump off sides. So 1st and 10, well, actually 1st and goal, ball spotted at the 10-yard line. And we are in a barn burner classic. Nettleton has done a good job on defense so far, holding Valley View scoreless. Nettleton, so far in the quarter, only one scoreless drive. This one yet to finish. Ball spotted, they're going to say at the 11. They hand it off to Harrell. Harrell working forward, gets about 3 yards there. So 2nd down and 7 yards to go. 1:28 and ticking here in the 3rd. 14-21. Raiders down by 7, but putting together a phenomenal drive. Running off as much time as they can. Hope everybody's having a happy Halloween. Getting all the good candy as it's about to go on sale. They hand it off to Harrell again. Harrell breaks outside, fighting for the pylon. Did he get it? Referee's going to say just short. I thought he knocked down the pylon, so I thought the old dive for it worked, but it don't matter. Raiders are bringing out the jumbo package.
Once again on this drive.
This jumbo package is...
And they're hot tonight.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what the doctor ordered.
I did get that prescription. He sent me a prescription, said, you need the jumbo package. Aye, Captain. Here they come, the jumbo package with 30 seconds remaining. They get it to Harrell, and we're going to have a false start. So, false start on the offense. Backs them up 5 yards, makes it 3rd down and 6 yards to go. It was 3rd and 1, and I saw the hole develop. Xavier Harrell would be in the end zone. So they need to get to the 2-yard line. That is the spot to gain. They're going to keep the jumbo package out there. 25 seconds and ticking remains here in the 3rd. 14-21. They give it with Harrell. Harrell working forward, doesn't get much. So we're going to have 4th down here. And it's probably going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Nettleton going to bring out the normal spread offense at the end of it. So end of the 3rd quarter, 14-21. Raiders down by 7, but have the ball in the goal zone. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
4th quarter action about to be set away. 12 minutes set on the clock. 14-21. Ball is set on the 9-yard line. Raiders have it 4th down and need to find the end zone. It has been a electric game so far. Not very many fans are sitting down. The crowd is involved. This team brought out great crowd support for senior night. Jefferson trots his way on the field, leading his offensive team out there. Raiders will have trips on the top side. Receiver on the, tight end on the bottom. Make it quads over there. Xavier Harrell joins the trips. Jefferson all alone in the backfield. He's done a good job tonight so far, finding Jeremiah Jackson and Jordan Orr and Jordan Simmons. They all seen a couple of touches tonight. Jefferson has the ball. Will get the play call at the 9-yard line. He has his heels back on the 15. They motion Xavier Harrell. He's going to roll left side. Jefferson looking, fires, and there is a flag, pass interference, and that's how the Raiders will move first down. The receiver showed no intention of going, Jordan Simmons was the intended receiver, and the corner showed no intention of going for the football. He decided to fall on Jordan Simmons instead, which is going to make an automatic first down, and ball will be spotted half the distance of the goal, 1st and 10 Raiders. They said replay 4th down. I thought that's an automatic first. Hampton's asking him about it because, pass interference, normally a personal foul. So Raiders going to bring out the jumbo package. We're going to try getting it in from about 4 yards. So jumbo package out there. It's Harrell in the backfield, joined with Coleman, Johnson, and Keyshawn Washington. They fight it up the middle. Harrell bounces outside. There is a flag on the play, and let's see what this flag's going to be. Flag is a legal shift, and penalty is declined. Valley View puts up a goal line stop, and they will take over. Looks to be at the 5-yard line is where the spot is. So Valley View's going to have to work it out of the back of their own end zone. The Raider defense hasn't given up a first down, I believe, all second half.
Yep.
And so
they're putting up a fight right now.
Never count the Raiders out of it. That is something the Blazers are learning. Mallett is in the jumbo package. He has Wallace, solo receiver on the the bottom side of your screen. Wallace gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself, following the blockers. Gets about to the 7-yard line. So about a 2-yard rush. Makes it 2nd and 8. 11:35 ticking here in the 4th quarter. Valley View trying to run the ball, kill as much clock as they can, just because when you have a 7-point lead, you don't have to be flashy with it, throw the ball, especially here in the 4th quarter. Mallett gets the snap. He's going to go counter this time, being chased down by McCuston, and they get him before he makes it to the 10. Actually, they're going to say he got right to the 10, so 3rd down and 5 yards to go. The referee on the far side, he keeps confusing me. I've switched to watching the one on the bottom side. He's a little hard to see because of the window bars, but 3rd down and 5, ball spotted at the 10. They are back in the jumbo package. They shift over their big tight ends. The hard count did not get full of the Raiders. The Raiders are pretty disciplined on the season. Mallett switching the play call. 3 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap. Runs left side. He's met in the backfield. It's Damon Coleman and the crew to get the 3rd down stop. And you're in the territory where you have to punt here.
For sure.
At least that's my thinking. If I was a head coach, I'm sending out my specialty punt crew, a little punt max block, because you're going to be that far back in the end zone. You cannot afford a defensive breakthrough. Torrance Spinks now jogging off the field. Simmons and Hendricks are the return men.
Another great defensive stop here.
Raiders have been doing a phenomenal job tonight. Manning's punt is high in the sky, and Simmons muffs it, scoops it up, and they're going to say he went down in Raider territory. about at the 46-yard line for the Raiders. And that's where they'll take over 1st and 10. He tried to get under it for a fair catch. I saw him wave his hand. It just bounces high off his right shoulder. But he did a good job tracking it down and not letting Valley View take over.
Sure did.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. This is the Raiders' 4th drive of the quarter. They scored on the first one and been scoreless on the past two. Valley View's made some changes over there at the coach's tent. It's Jefferson and Harrell in the backfield. 3 receivers on the bottom of your screen, 1 up top. They go screen pass to Simmons. Simmons fighting forward, gets about to the 50-yard line. They're going to say 49, and that makes it 2nd down and about 7. So 2nd and 7 here for the Raiders. 9:44 remains here in the 4th quarter. 14-21, Raiders getting the play call to the offensive line. The Raider offensive line does a good job day in, day out. They hand it off to Xavier Harrell, and he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him about a yard there, so 3rd down and 6 to go. 9:33 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. This Blazer defense has done a good job stopping the run.
For sure.
That's Nettleton's bread and butter, but Nettleton's been using the short passes and finding holes in the cover 2 that Valley View's running. The hard count doesn't work this time. Valley View stayed disciplined. 3rd and 6. Jefferson gets the snap. He's going to run it out left side. Pitches to Harrell. The option. Ball is loose, and Valley View will take over. Raiders tried the speed option, and it looks like Valley View will be underneath. Referees are pointing that way, and did not. So the speed option just didn't pan out for the Raiders this time.
Unfortunate right there.
So 1st and 10 for the Blazers at their own 45. 8:58 remains here in the 4th quarter. Valley View hasn't had a first down all second half. Nettleton defense has made some key crucial changes. Now it's Heineman and Wallace joined together in the backfield. 2 receivers on the bottom of your screen. 1 receiver and tight end on the top. They hand it off to Wallace, and he's met in the backfield. He ain't going nowhere. It's number 18, Darius McCussion, and number 24, Damon Coleman, for about a 1-yard stop. 8:44 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And what a stop by the Raiders. They're going to say 2nd and 12. So a 2-yard tackle for loss right there. The Blazers have a player go down on their sideline. That's Cameron Davis. Hopefully that young man's all right. He's something with his leg. I think it might be a cramp.
Saw him scooting off the field so we can continue play.
So 2 receivers on the bottom of your screen. Looks like they're going screen pass here to Manning. Manning trying to work up field. He's wrapped up, and he's wrapped up out at the, it's going to say 46-yard line. So he only gets about 3 yards there. Makes it 3rd down and 9. And Raiders have a player down. Looks like Javion Hill. Hopefully that young man is all right. It's his senior night. And he's a heck of a ball player. Javion does a great job all season. So he's on the ground. Gets his helmet off, so that's usually a good sign. The trainer's checking out his back. Javion will get up on his own power and walk off on the sideline and head towards the trainer table. Make sure he's all good. So 3rd down and 9 for the Blazers with 7:58 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Heineman and Wallace trot out to the backfield. They got 2 receivers and a tight end on the top of your screen, a solo receiver on the bottom of your screen. Raiders looking to put together a good 3rd down stop. Heineman dropping back, looking to throw, trying the deep ball, trying it on James Jackson, and they're going to call pass interference.
I mean, the ball wasn't in the vicinity of...
Yeah, the ball was way overthrown, and nowhere near catchable, in my personal opinion. And Blazers will get bailed out for their first down of the 2nd quarter. So, pass interference is the call. Not one we all agree on, but referee is closer, and he is a lot closer than we are up here. 1st and 10, Valley View. It's Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Wallace, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get much more than 2 yards. So 2nd down and 8 for the Blazers. So 7:33 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Nettleton's doing a good job defensively so far. Haven't allowed a score yet, and only given up 1 first down, which is due to a pass interference penalty. So 2nd and 8 here. It's Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. Valley View is trying to drain as much time as they can without getting a delay of game penalty. So about 7 seconds on the play clock as they hand it up the middle to Wallace yet again. He gets to the line of scrimmage and does not go anywhere else. 3rd down and 8. Raider defense leading the tackle is Demarion Jackson. Gets back there, and they're breaking free right now. The ball is at the 38-yard line, so 3rd down and 8 yards to go to the main stick. This is the exact scenario Valley View was in before they got the first down, 3rd and 8. So they will most likely pass, and Hyman is throwing. Hits Ballot, and he only gets about 5 to get to the 35. So 4th down and 5 yards to go. Valley View is going to go for it with 4th and 5, and the run game is not working, so they have to stick it to the air.
Yep. Big stop right here for the defense. Let's hope that we can get it.
4th and 5, and Raiders jump. It's McCuston on the far side. I believe that's going to move him to 4th and 1. Still 4th down. He's just shy of the sticks. Yeah, just shy of the main stick. So 4th down and inches here for the Blazers. The Raiders are in a tricky situation. They're going to bring out the jumbo set with Wallace running the football. They bring back
crucial
Ballot
play
out to a receiver slot.
Very, very crucial play right here.
A make or break play in the drive, and timeout on the field, timeout Valley View. And keep it right here. I want to remind you about the American Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. 5:43 remains here in the 4th quarter. We're at 4th down and inches to go. It is a interesting spot after the offsides penalty. Usually you go the freeze play. If you need the yards, they needed the yards and are hoping for the first down. They just show up inches short. 5:43 remains. Valley View, if they get the first down, they'll be inside the 30. And
we need a crucial stop right here from the defense.
Blazers bring out the jumbo set with Carter Wallace in the backfield. Valley View has led all game. Nettleton only down 7 right now. Wallace has the jumbo package in front of him. Wallace gets the snap. He goes up the middle, gets the first down. So about 2-yard carry there, and gets it to the 27-yard line for 1st and 10 Valley View. 5:38 remaining here in the 4th quarter as Valley View got a crucial first down. Nettleton still has all 3 timeouts. Valley View has 2. So Nettleton can stop the clock when it gets a little closer to crunch time. Play clock's at 19 as Valley View gets the play call in. They're still in the jumbo set with 3 tight ends off the ball and then 1 receiver up top. They get the snap, bounces off the ground, and he is met in the backfield. Torrance Spinks and Damon Coleman lay him out. So 2nd down and back to the 31-yard line. Miscalculation on the snap, and that'll do it to you. He jumped up for it. It was just head level. Try to get it in his chest, bounces off the ground, picks it back up, and now it's 2nd and a little bit to go for the Blazers. Blazers are in an empty set. They move Wallace towards the sideline. He's off the field. So 2nd and 15, and bring Ballard in motion. He's trying to get outside, and he's met at the 30, and Kylan Hendricks slings him out. Gain of about 1 maybe there. 3rd down and long to go. Kylan Hendricks came down from the free safety position. He plays 10 to 12 yards back from the ball, came all the way down, saw the reverse, and said, I don't think so. No way, Jose. Clock is stopped with 4:24 as Malik did get out of bounds. This is a crucial down for the Raiders. 3rd and long. Hyman gets the snap. He's looking to pass, looking left side, trying Cameron Davis, and it's deflected. Kylan Hendricks does it again. Kylan Hendricks making a bid for All-State right now. Has 6 interceptions on the year. Makes a crucial play like that against, right now, Valley View, undefeated team in the 5A East. So is Nettleton. Nettleton, another undefeated team in the 5A East. We'll see a lot of All-State guys from both these rosters. And 2 of them will be the running backs. Xavier Harrell and Carter Wallace will be, I feel like, locks for the 5A All-State running back spot. 4:19 remains in the 4th. Hyman dropping, looking to throw, trying, and it's incomplete. Nettleton would take over at the 30. He wanted Mallet, did not get it, and the Raider defense puts together another stop. Valley View still scoreless in the second half. And Ahmad Hurston hit a cartwheel. Holy cow. Ahmad Hurston plays defensive end. Not the guy you think to pull off that pretty of a cartwheel. I mean, it was just a well-skilled cartwheel. I mean, I saw it out of the bottom of my vision. He's walking off the field, out of nowhere, cartwheel, bang. All right, Raider football. 1st and 10 for the Raiders as Jefferson motions Jordan Orr. Raiders get the snap. They hand it off to Xavier Harrell. Harrell working up the middle, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Xavier Harrell trying to fight for as much as he could. They're going to say back to the original line of scrimmage. So 2nd 10 for the Raiders, 3:55 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. So 2nd down for the Raiders is Jefferson and Harrell talking about the play call right now. 2 up top, 2 on the bottom of your screen. They motion Jeremiah Jackson. Jefferson's going to keep it himself. He's also met in the backfield. They're going to say he lost about a yard. We have a flag on the play. Flag comes from the far side. It's on the Valley View side of the field. So interesting to see what the flag is. Usually they throw it on that side. It's going to be flag on them. However, he is talking to the sideline of Valley View. Let's see what the call is. Illegal shift on the Raiders. So it's a 5-yard penalty. Valley View's going to decline the penalty, make it third down and 10 for the Raiders. 3:17 remains in the 4th quarter. 14-21. Raiders down 7 in the battle for the 5A Conference Championship. Referee had to switch the time up. 3:51 squared away on the game clock. I got 3 men up on the top of your screen, 2 receivers down on the bottom. Jefferson. It is a passing down for 3rd down and 10. Jefferson gets the snap, dropping back. He's going to throw on the run, and it's almost picked off. Looking for Jordan Simmons there. Threw it out on the run. Raiders might be looking to go for it here on 4th and 10 from their own 30.
Very big play right here coming up.
This might be, the Raiders don't get this. This could be the last drive with the football. Valley View can run the clock out, and with their excellent running game. So Jefferson gets the snap, dropping back, looking to throw, does not find Jordan Orr, goes through his hands, and Valley View will take over at their own 30. So 1st and 10 for the Blazers right there, and the sticks will switch sides, and Blazers will take over here.
Game's not over yet. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Raiders 14, Valley View 21. Game's not over.
Raiders still have 3 timeouts and one of the best defensive secondaries in the 5A.
Don't count us out of the game yet.
That is true. You can never count out Nettleton. They do an excellent job. And with 3 timeouts and 3.5 minutes left, I mean, anything's still possible. 1st and 10 for the Blazers. Play clock has started. It's Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. 2 receivers and a tight end on the top of your screen. 1 receiver on the bottom. Hyman gets the snap, hands it off up the middle to Wallace. Wallace fighting forward, gets about 5 yards there. So first down carry brings in 2nd down and 5 as Nettleton takes their first time out. And we're going to take it with them. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
2nd and 5 for the Blazers when timeout ends. 3:25 remains here in the 4th quarter. Nettleton down 7 to the Blazers. 14-21 is the score. It's been a very good game so far. Both teams played very hard and fought well all night. Game isn't over, however. Still 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Nettleton has 2 timeouts left, and Valley View has the ball 2nd and 5. Anything is possible. They go hard count, and Nettleton will move on it. So 1st and 10 for the Blazers. Ball will be spotted at their 20. So 1st down, Valley View after the offside. Raiders looked got a little antsy there. Just wanted to make a difference. So they didn't move the stick. So I guess 2nd down here. I mean,
looks about inches. I mean,
I guess just a hair short. 2nd and inches. And Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. They hand it up the middle to Wallace. Wallace gets
the first.
Does get the first. Gets about 4 yards on the carry. So 1st down and 10 from the 16-yard line. 3:15 remains here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 for the Blazers. Valley View running the ball well with Carter Wallace here on this drive. They have the ball in the red zone. 3 minutes and ticking here in the 4th quarter. 14-21 is the score. Raiders down by 7 to the Blazers. Hyman and Wallace in the backfield. Valley View's going to run the ball. Try to kill as much clock as they can as Wallace gets tripped up in the backfield. Maybe gets about a yard there. So, be 2nd down and about, give him 2 yards. So 2nd down and 8 for the Blazers. And 2:25 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 14-21. Raiders down 7. Blazers taking their time to get as much clock drained as possible. Every year, Valley View Nettleton game usually decided by 7 points. That's how dominant these two teams usually are in the 5A. They go quarterback keeper with Hyman. Hyman working up the middle, gets down to about the 13-yard line. So about a 3rd down and 6 scenario here. 1:50 remains here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down. Nettleton is in good territory. Is in a good spot to get a stop here. Blazers on the second half, or in the second half, have been scoreless.
Much needed stop right here, though.
Yeah, if the Raiders get the stop, get the ball back, they are in a really good spot to use momentum. Hyman gets the snap, hands it off to Wallace. He's met in the backfield and lose yards, and Raiders are going to take a timeout. Timeout for 4th down. 1:14 remaining here in 4th quarter. Nettleton will take their 2nd timeout, and we're going to take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Raider football here. 1:14 remains here in the fourth quarter. Valley View's facing fourth down. Valley View is up by 7, however, and can put the ball in the end zone, kick a field goal, and kind of make this game a little out of reach for the Raiders. Hyman and Wallace trotting their way back out on the field. Can't afford a turnover here. They're only up by 7, so Nettleton still has a chance to get points back on the board if a successful 1-minute drill pays off. Hyman dropping back, looking to throw, trying. Hendricks, and it's picked off. Torrance Spinks with it. Here comes Torrance Spinks down the field. Gets it down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders. Torrance Spinks with his first INT of the season. What a man that is. He's usually known for his hard hits. Picks them off in the end zone, and here comes the Raiders. Don't count them out, folks.
With the 1-minute drill. Minute and 3 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Raiders 14, Valley View 21.
There's a game still left to be played. There's a fire lit under the Raiders. They just picked off Hyman in the end zone. This game ain't over. It's Jefferson and Kalmari here on the backfield. Raiders dropping back. They're going to throw here on 1st and 10. Jefferson wanting the long ball. He wants Jordan Orr could not get it, and it's picked off. Blazers with the interception here. So Valley View with the second interception of the night, and they'll take over 1st and 10. 55 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter, and Valley View can knee this thing away.
Yep. Very short-lived drive right there.
Yeah, quick drive for the Raiders, about 8 seconds. But so
you win some, you lose some.
Yep, you will have those. I mean, I thought it was a great look for Jefferson there. I thought it was the right pass call, but just intercepted right there. A good play by the Valley View secondary, and I love it. Waiting on the chain gang to make their way downfield for 1st and 10. The chain gang is confused. They thought Nettleton still had the ball. They were setting up the other way. And Valley View is set in victory formation. Hyman gets the snap, takes the knee at the 30, and about a 12-second separation between shot and game clock. That's basketball terms for the play clock in football. Valley View can snap it here and won't have to worry about the play clock anymore. Senior night for the Raiders ends in a heartbreaker. Valley View did a good job tonight. Nettleton did a great job. A lot of effort from both teams, and very fun game to watch. Hyman gets the snap, takes his knee, and that'll do it for tonight. Nettleton with a heartbreaking loss to the Blazers, and Valley View will move undefeated. Nettleton will take their first loss in the conference season. They moved to 5-1 in conference. Valley View stays perfect with 6-0. Nettleton will be the 2 seed going into the playoffs if they knock down Wynn, and they will have a fun game next Friday at Wynn. 14-21 is your final score. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have our American Navy postgame show. It's almost time for the American Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at FoodSmart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save on Hershey and Mars fun-size candy for only $3.48. Smithfield Boston Butts are $1.47 a pound. 3-pound bags of Michigan Gold or Gala apples are $2.25. Red Baron pizzas are $2.97. And Doritos tortilla chips are $2.98. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at FoodSmart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Welcome in to our American Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. And a good game this week. It was the battle for the 5A East Conference Championship, and final score of it, 14-21. Valley View wins by 7. And good second half action for the Raiders. The Raiders held Valley View scoreless. Just could not find the end zone to tie it up, but Raiders played an excellent game tonight. First touchdown of the game was an 8-yard touchdown pass to Levi Manning for Valley View with 7:27 remaining in the first. 0-7 was the score after the PAT by Troy Dell. Then Barrett Mallett for a 21-yard touchdown run with 10:25 remaining in the second, made it 0-14. Then Xavier Harrell with a 1-yard touchdown run with 9:19 remaining in the second, made it 7-14. And then final seconds of the second quarter, Carter Wallace with a 5-yard touchdown run with 48 seconds, made it 7-21. Then in the third quarter, Xavier Harrell capped off a quick drive with a 6-yard touchdown run with 9:33 to make it 14-21. There was no scores in the fourth quarter, and Valley View was scoreless in the second half. All around, good game by the Raiders. Valley View is always a good team. Nettleton's always a good team. It's always fun to watch these two teams show down, and just a heartbreaker here at Nettleton tonight, as it is senior night. Nettleton will have another home game this season, as they will have the 2 seed in the 5A state playoffs. So it's not the last time the seniors will take Raider Field in the shoulder pads, repping the black and gold. But it's always tough when you take this close to a loss. But I thought the Raiders played very well.
They did.
Showed a lot of signs of improvement throughout the game, especially in the half when they came out and held Valley View scoreless. Valley View put up 3 touchdowns in the first half, and Nettleton did not allow much. Forced a lot of good 3-and-outs. Good goal line interception by Torrance Spinks to try to give Raiders momentum back. And just a fun drive for fun game for the Raiders. They played extremely well. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Player of the Game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into our American Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits and visit Navy.com to find out more. Heartbreaker here tonight at Raider Field. 14-21 is the final as Valley View took the 5A East Conference Championship tonight. If Valley View does lose next week, the conference championship will be split between the undefeated teams. That's usually how it works. Not undefeated, but be split amongst the one-loss teams, which is just be them and Nettleton. So anything's still possible for a chance at the conference championship. 14-21, the final here. We're going to name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Player of the Game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. We're going to name our Player of the Game and get out of here. Tonight's Player of the Game, we're going to go Torrance Spinks. Did a phenomenal job all game. Had a goal line interception. Made his way down from a strong safety position to disrupt a few plays in the backfield, and I feel like he earned the honors of the JOSM Player of the Game. And that'll do it for us tonight from the NTV crew and from Mr. Gavin Grubbs back in the studio. Give everybody a shout out right quick. Shout out to Colton Stevens, Dylan Conaway, Jasper, Andy Cruiser. Trying to see, of course, me and Hunter Tolbert and Mr. Gavin Grubbs back in the studio. I wish you all a great night. Have a safe Halloween. Don't get tricked too much. And as always, Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Football on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. This has been a presentation of the EAB Sports Network.